All right, it's about that time. Let's do an in-depth analysis on Nobigdyl's album, The People We Became. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Dorell, with the Dory Dorell Music Channel, formerly known as Dorio TV. And I just want to encourage everyone to please like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest news and reviews coming to this channel. So please don't forget to click that notification bell. Also, why not share it? Go ahead and click that share button and share it with all your friends and family. This is real, this is authentic, unfiltered discussion. I'm gonna give you some of my favorite quotes, favorite lyrics, favorite raps, and we're going to give this album a rating. Let's start with the first song. We're gonna skip the intro because I talked about that in the first reaction video that I put out like maybe a week ago. So we're gonna talk about Leave It to God. So my favorite lines were, the beat is so hard, I had to defeat it and leave it to God. So the beat can be hard, like the beat can be dope, really cool, awesome. You can say hard, it's the same meaning, but also the beat can be hard to make. The beat can be difficult to make, but he had to defeat that pressure, defeat the perfectionist in him, defeat the challenge of making the beat. The only way he could do that was leaving it to God, right? Making sure God is at the center of the song or the center of his music. And I think that's just a cool double entendre that he made there. Saw what you cooked, but the season's off. Like, he's tired of what the church is doing, you know? The stuff that we're giving people is half-baked, or it's false teaching, and it's just wrapped up in a secular ribbon that makes it appealing, and we don't need to do that. I talk to God, I can't leave it to fate. We don't believe in fate, we believe in God's word. Blood of the Lamb, what I put on the page, right? Like my doorpost, right? Instagram, Facebook, I put the blood of the Lamb on it. Not motivated by what's in the safe. I would still do it for minimum wage, which is a lot of artists, you know, especially independent. Like, we don't make money from our music, but we do it because we love it. Can't manifest what he told me to pray. That burning bush ain't no flame in the sage. That's a shot at the new age people. That's a shot at these manifestation people who think that they can become the gods of their own story. And there's only one God.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't go for the sage. Don't go for the candles and rocks and crystals. Like, just go to the creator. Turn addiction to fashion. That ain't a healthy attachment, right? Yeah, addiction becomes the trend. It's the new thing. Oh, everybody's doing it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. That's what they say about a lot of stuff. All in the name of the cash, right? They're making this stuff appealing just to get money from it. Look at the pea industry. That was systematically made to tear down Christianity. And what are the common lies that people say? Oh, everybody's doing it, don't worry about it. Oh, you don't have to do it every night. Like, look, as long as you don't get addicted, it's okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't be that guy, right? That's what they'll say. Oh, don't be that guy. Don't be, you know, the overly righteous person.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
These lies are spread just to make money. Depression was all that I had, and I had to audit my habits. Culture said trauma was average, something to wear like a badge. Not a mistake. That's heavy, right? He's talking about himself. He had depression. And, you know, the culture said, oh, don't worry about it. You know, that's what everybody has. So just live with it. God doesn't want you to live with depression. You know, he wants you to get out of that. They selling you death. That's not a debate. The devil wears Prada. Well, I'm wearing Bape. I'm with the gorillas, the Planet of the Apes. That's kind of a play on words too, because bathing ape, right? Like, I'm a monster. I'm something that is unappealing and displeasing, right? I stink in God's nostrils, but he bathes me. He washes me in his blood every day. He cleanses me from unrighteousness. So I'm wearing Bape. Yes, I'm an ape. Yes, people see me as this disgusting person, or people might see me as a good person, and God is like,
You sure about that? You sure about that?
no, I know you are an ape. He's wearing God. He's wearing the blood of Jesus. He put me in the fire, but not in the lake. Got out of the water, and now we go harder than Flocka when he going hard in the paint. So that's cool. Like Waka Flocka, hard to paint, famous song, famous rapper. And then you have me in fire, but not in a lake, right? So we're going through these trials and tribulations. It's like a fire, but we're not swimming and sinking. We're not drowning in our problems. We're not on the verge of death, right? We're like the three Hebrew boys, right? We go into the fire, but it doesn't touch us. So I like that part. I had to die just to live it up. I had to give up what I thought was life to really experience what true living was. I think that's what a lot of Christians relate to. Devil won't catch me slipping. I pass like Pippin. I trash my old ways. So I passed the ball like Scott Pippen. Thought I was hitting my limit. My soul acquitted. Feeling like OJ, right? I thought that I was gonna be sentenced to death eternally. But guess what? God paid my ransom. God acquitted me, just like OJ Simpson. Pain told me to go Cobain. Holy Spirit told me no way. I could fix you like it's Coldplay. Like, I love those. I love those. So, Pain, Cobain, you know, Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. Everybody knows what happened to him. He deleted himself, unfortunately, because he was dealing with a lot of depression and drugs and the pressure of fame. He didn't want it. Holy Spirit told me, no, I'm not gonna let you go out like that. I could fix you like it's Coldplay. So God is telling us he can fix us. He can clean us and wash us. Coldplay, the band, they have a song, Fix You. One of the most popular songs. I still think Clocks is my favorite, but it's a really good song. Finding my way back to Eden, I'm heeding the call. Jesus defeated the heat on the cross. Couldn't conceive it, I leave it to God. That is so good. So good. Finding my way back to Eden, right? I'm going back to the original me, who God intended me to be. Made in his image, made in his likeness. Listening to Ty Tribbett on the way home, you look just like your daddy. I love that. Just like your father.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I won't do that again, I'm sorry. All right, next song we're gonna do is Renaissance. Oh, I love Renaissance. Renaissance might low-key be one of my favorite songs on here. It's just so good. Beat is amazing. I love what he's saying, like in the background. I was destined for the top since I was sipping Similac. You know, Similac is like baby formula, right? I was destined for the top since I was a baby. Had to find the substance, yo, I had to find the little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Oh, that's so cool. Haters, selfish haters, call it selfish. I'm feeling blessed. Haters are selfish. Selfish haters call it selfish, but they're selfish. I'm just feeling blessed. That's fire. Had a grave, had to get up at it in the mix like a gin and tonic. Gin and tonic's one of my favorite drinks, so that, right when I heard that, I was like, I'm hooked. I'm in here. I love this. In the mirror where I see the target, had to knuckle up like I've been with Sonic. Video game nerds, let's stand up. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog. Fun fact, I enjoyed Sonic a lot more than Mario growing up as a kid.
Huh?
Oh my God.
I know. I did not have a Super Nintendo. I did not have a Nintendo 64. I had a Sega Genesis. And then, fast forward, PlayStation 1. So your boy was playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog, not Mario. So that hit me too. Hip hop looking for a renaissance, only problem is the Christians got it. That's the whole album in a nutshell. This is the renaissance of hip hop. This is the new hip hop. And the problem with hip hop is, a lot of it is not real. A lot of it is fake, it's stupid, You know, they're talking about killing and stealing and doing all kind of stupid sexual stuff. And he's like, no, the Renaissance is us, and people haven't realized it yet. You know, we are the face of the new generation, and we got to make it be known and clear, draw a line in the sand. This is the new hip hop. You're either with it or you're not. So the main things I can't sign, stop playing with them, stop spraying at them. Like, no, I'm not signing no new label contract that's gonna like mess me up. Talk about the real stuff. And later on in the album, he's talking about real stuff that happened to him. You gotta get away from all of the fake people who do this stuff for money, but they don't even live that gang life, and they end up getting actual gang people killed. And young boys, they start being inspired by people who've never been in a gang, or people who've like left that lifestyle. Left the label with a smile on my face. Thought I pumped up brakes, but now I'm picking up the pace. They thought I would quit. They thought that I would give up. They thought that I would lose popularity. They thought that I would be nothing after I left the label. Guess what? I'm even better now because I have creative control. If I rapped about codeine right now, they probably all sing right now. Like, it's true. If you rap about something bad, people like it. Why do we like garbage in our ears? Like, I don't know. It just sounds good. As long as it sounds good. If you turned lyrics from your favorite rappers into actual books, you would be like, this is terrible. But we still listen to it, and it's because it sounds good, right? The music sounds good. The debauchery sounds good. It's a character. It's a facade. Nobody does that stuff. And if they do, man, I pray for your soul, man.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Stop it. Get some help.
We won't sell our soul for the pay today. Made a way when there ain't no way. Me and all my bros broke the chain today. What the song's talking about? Being independent. Had to pick the pen up. Had to pick my chin up. 40 days, 40 nights. Got my discipline up, right? Just like the prophet. Had to learn how to forgive and give my bitterness up. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to, learn how to forgive more, and couldn't wait till I was perfect. Had to learn it on the way. I can't learn how to do stuff when I'm ready. I gotta learn it on the way. I gotta keep pressing as a Christian. Pain on my mind, the spirit is willing, but flesh is so weak. Life is a vapor, the air is divine. Wonder why Adam took apple from Eve. I hope my fruit is secure in the vine. Secure in the vine, secure in Jesus, the love of God. But also, I hope that my fruit is secure and divine, right? I hope that it is pure. I hope that it is holy like Jesus is. So there's double meaning in there. It's God on my heart, right? My heart loves Jesus, but there's pain in here. And I keep thinking about it. And the more I overthink things, the more the pain seeps into my heart. Sanctification is taking its time. Faith feeling weak when temptations arise. When you feel pain, that's when the temptations come. That lack of self-love. So he's talking about his battle with lust. Ride home and would get right on the hub. Who can't relate to that? Pastor keep talking about purity, which makes me the desire inside me feel dirty. Like, am I wrong for wanting a woman in a sexual way? But at the same time, like, what is purity? Ironically, that's the same word that they use when they're flirting, right? I want a woman who's pure. But yet, who is pure these days? You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about purity, you're like, oh, I'm not pure. But I'm supposed to look for something pure when I'm not pure? Like, how does that math work? Right? A verse said it came with the curse that would hurt me. I pray for forgiveness. I hope that he heard me. And what made it worse, heard it in person and then did my dirtiest down at the church. Now we know that could be a whole bunch of different meanings. He could have been in a relationship with somebody at church and it was wrong. I've been there. Or you could have been doing something you weren't supposed to be doing at church. Like, he's talking about how nobody taught him how to deal with his lust and how to deal with his curiosity. His father wasn't there to teach him about the birds and the bees. Same thing happened to me. So, interesting song. Sonically, it's not something that I go back to all the time, but the message is very good. Empty Without You, that's a very popular song. I think that was a single at one point. Don't want a blessing without you. Right then and there, that is the whole story right there. Like, the devil can bless you too. So I don't want no blessing without Jesus being labeled on it. My inner peace is abundant anytime I'm around you. Sometimes I feel addicted to feeling regret. That's deep. Sometimes we pity ourselves a little too much to the point where it becomes a little comforting to be the victim sometimes. I can put the blame on something else when I become the victim. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, if I had done that, man, I would have been this, that, and the third. Like, it just sounds good, right? You get addicted to feeling, the regret, not taking action. But yet, why lose my innocence to internet? And why spend these minutes on the internet? Why I feed my ego on the internet? All I need is love, like a tennis set. Like, that is everybody, right? Why am I losing my innocence to this internet? Why am I looking at this stuff? Why am I spending all this time on the internet? Why am I feeding my ego by posting, me on the internet? A lot of people can relate to that. Really deep down, all we need is love. That's what we're seeking for. That's what we're looking for. And love doesn't come from the internet. Know that you never left, even when I don't feel right. Fell, but I still fight. Strayed, and I still might. End of the day, I still feel like I'm empty without you. Like that. This is a beautiful song. One of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard from him, period. This might be one of the best lyrical raps in Christian music, ever. I don't know how to rank this song. I don't know if I can say this is my favorite song. I don't know if I can say this is the second favorite. I just know that this entire album, when I think about this album, I think about this interlude. It's called I'ma Go or Imago, I don't know. I'ma Go, Imago interlude. This is the epitome of the album. Christian music or Christian... Ooh, I can't mess this up. I cannot mess it up. Christian music or music that Christians use.
Oh my God.
Officially, I don't play by your silly rules. Look, he's right off the gate, he's saying, I am not a part of this system. That's why I left the label. I know I've seen the behind the scenes stuff, and y'all are not Christian like y'all say y'all are. And y'all are just as bad as the secular artists. In the music industry, the industry is the industry. It is a business. It don't matter if you Christian or not. They do not care. All they see is numbers. And he's like, I'm not playing by your rules anymore. I'm going to reach people through God. We're independent because that's how I feel the Spirit move. Looked for Yeshua, I didn't see him on the tube. I couldn't find him on the web or triple letter news. I saw him on the corner begging for some drugs and food. I couldn't stop because I was too late for Sunday school.
Huh? Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
How many people have been in a situation like that where they should have helped somebody and they didn't? Because they was gonna be late for work or they were gonna be late to meet some friends. I've done it before. And I felt ashamed of it every time. There was a man who just tripped and fell, an old man that tripped and fell near my apartment. And I was just on the way to buy some groceries. I helped him up and he was like, okay. He needed some time to recollect himself. And I was like, you doing okay? He bumped his head, had some blood on his forehead, had blood coming down his arm because he was scratched up. Well, can I help you up at least? He's okay. Take some time. I talked to him for a little bit. And after that, I helped him up. And I asked, can I walk with him to his house? He was like, oh, it's okay. I'm going to be all right.
You sure about that?
I'll pray for you, that you get home safely. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm like, okay. Just small things like that. We need to take time to help people. It could be the smallest thing. Somebody tripped and fell. Somebody dropped their wallet or something. Somebody needs help trying to find a place. Just anytime you see somebody that needs help, as Christians, do the best you can. I'm not saying that you're gonna go to hell if you don't help them, but I'm just saying if you see the opportunity, that might be God saying, hey, this is my chance to use you. Go ahead and do it. Because you feel it afterwards. You're like, dang, man, I should have helped that person. And God's going to be like, well, I gave you the alley-oop. What you going to do with it? That's what God put us on this earth for, to be the salt and the light. What does that look like? Us being kept to ourselves? Keeping Jesus for ourselves? Help somebody out. I read epistles and took a sip of the liquor too, right? So he's drinking and reading the Bible. I mean, there's nothing wrong with drinking. I drink, but I don't drink to get drunk. That's the difference. All right, the Bible says do not get drunk with wine or drunk without. Everyone you listen to, I saw they did it too, right? So as a rapper, in the rapper's perspective, he's saying, I know your favorite artists are doing the same thing. They're pretending to be Christian, but they're doing the same thing behind the scenes. That's why you see all these scandals of people hooking up with this person's wife, or this person being closeted homosexual, or this person is stealing money from the church, and he's buying these expensive clothes and private jets, and he won't pay his staff. He sees everything. So he's like, I'm just drinking. They're doing worse things than me. I've seen it too. Both are wrong. Both perspectives are wrong. But I like this perspective he's taking here. I saw a lot of dying happen in the living rooms.
What is happening? I'm confused. This is not good, bro. It's not good.
A lot of people in church being taught false teaching. It's supposed to be a hospital. Church is supposed to be a place where you go to get fixed. You go to get a checkup. You go to get a surgery on your heart, on your mind. That's what it's supposed to be. And they selling death there. They're conforming to the world. Is that a preacher or a wolf that's covered in the wool? That's how I know it's talking about church. He follows it up with, is that a preacher or is that a wolf that's covered in the wool? Is that a fetus or a human covered in the womb? This is fire. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We disagreeing, or are we just politicians' tools? How can you be Christian and say that you're not pro-life? It's my choice. I'm like, it was Eve's choice too, wasn't it? And the division that we create amongst ourselves is just helping the politicians get in and do whatever they want. It's terrible. Can't pledge allegiance to a system feeding off of fools. Christian music or music that Christians use. I looked for Jesus and I didn't see him on the news. Saw him in Palestine. The power lines were out of juice. He's talking about the war with Palestine. 9-year-old, her body had been battered and bruised. Saw him in Zion too, in Israel. A missile through a tattered roof. A father clinging to his child, pleading out to you. Kiev in Moscow. He's talking about Ukraine and Russia. Sitting in silence, I felt an ancient pool. He said to be Samaritan to every single Jew. He's looking at these interviews of these people, whether they're Christian or not, and they're just spitting out garbage, or it's just lukewarm rhetoric. You know who they are. And he's like, I feel this ancient pool. I feel the pool of the scriptures in me telling me that this is not right. Right? We need to show love to people who don't know what love is. But we also need to show the truth of the Bible to people who don't know the truth. Yeah, man. He showed me the rockets over top of Tel Aviv, colonizers shipping people across the 7 seas. Talking about history, televangelists devising petty schemes. Like, this is crazy. Slavery still happening, war is happening, and all throughout all this famine and violence and human trafficking, Christians getting persecuted. After all this, what are the preachers doing? They still doing the same thing. They still trying to take money from the everyday person. Oh, faith and prosperity. No! This is what everybody feels, but you got that one person that sounds good. I love the people we became. We got this, nice little melody to it. That's what the one that everybody goes to. The one that has the melody. The one that makes it sound cool. Right? It's the wrong message, but it sounds good. So everybody's gonna focus on that one person. Versus everybody's telling you, I hate this. Let's change. I hate this. All right, let's go into baggage claim. My homie almost caught a body, had to stop it with my presence because they learned to hate the brother from the pastor or the reverend. Eyes twitching from the anger, either or that or all that stressing.
Huh?
Is that a typo? Twitching from the anger, either or that or all the stress. That don't sound right. Genius, come on, you had one job.
What is happening? I'm confused.
Second question, do you hear it all? Are you there at all? He's asking God. He's like, God, are you hearing me out? Tired of trying to hide it. I'm losing my faith in Messiah. It'd be a lie to deny it. I know that Peter denied you. I know the grace you provided. Can you provide that for me too? That's what he's asking. I know these spaces are violent. I almost died in the quiet. Yeah, so he's saying, God, there's this internal fight in me. You know, I'm seeing all this corruption in the church, and it's making me want to quit. It's making me want to not be a part of this life no more. Because if they gonna profit and be prosperous in this world by being fake, then why am I believing in this stuff? Like, why am I trying to attract people to you, Jesus, when the people who say that they believe in you the most, the leaders, they don't believe in you because they're doing their own thing. They believe in themselves, right? So he's like, I'm having panic attacks. I'm about to snap. I'm at the airport. They just asked for a pat down. I feel like a claymore. I heard a blast in the background of my mind. I'm at the baggage claim. I got a flask in the back now. I know I can't have this drink. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna be risky. I'm gonna be crazy. On the low. Keep this in the closet. You see where he's getting at? Like when I heard that flask in the bag now, I'm like, that flask isn't just, oh, I'm drinking and I know I'm not supposed to have this in my bag. It's, oh, I'm covering something up and I know I'm not supposed to have this. God help me. That flask is what's separating me from you. Whatever that is. And that could be different for everybody. The adversary told me he ain't planning to back down. He told me I won't make it to the place where they cast crown. Now let's go into swim.
What's happening?
I didn't like it that much at first. And now I'm just like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, this is fire. Like, and then and then like, I just love the way that the beat and the rhythm progresses. Snakes say, stop, don't listen to God, then you be a god. Satan tempting Adam and Eve, right? My spirit appalled. I looked up to Pop. He's sparing the rod. He's like, nope. He's sparing the rod on me because I realized, like, look, I need to look up to God. This whole song is basically talking about keeping his faith in Jesus. Same thing with Leave It to God. It's kind of a continuation of Leave It to God. All right, let's go to Art of War. Everybody want to eat off our plate. What happens when the artist gets tired of starving? This is the independent artist anthem. And this is a rendition of Biggie Smalls' 10 Crack Commandments. So I love the fact that Jesus said to love your enemies, and then he cracked the whip. Jesus was about that violence too. He was like, look, you will not destroy God's temple. You will not pervert God's temple with all this money, money, money. So God got violent too. Jesus got violent too. So he's like, this is my chance. I'm about to go violent. I'm gonna have to go to war with the industry because God is first. Oh, smiles in my face, but nowadays they seem counterfeit. Yes. They say, oh, hi, my dear, you got some bright ideas. Why don't you sign right here? On my mama, I heard it all before. So I heard they wanted beef, so I turned into a carnivore, right? So he's like, look, I am not giving in to that industry BS where they talking about, oh, you know, you're gonna be a big star. All you gotta do is sign this contract and then you get nothing. First, get your business straight. Watch how they administrate. They might cook the books before they put it on your dinner plate. So they're putting all of these clauses in the contract. And if you don't read it, you realize you're signing something where you get no profit from it because they already cooked it up. They already put everything in their favor and expecting you to be illiterate and not be able to understand the language. Read it, read it, read it. Second, know your enemies. Sometimes they look like friends. The people who hurt us the most are usually the people closest to us. That play pretend behind identities once you let them in. Yes, they get percentages, like 10 at least. You pay for their fit. Yes. Number 3 is keep your receipts and always keep them within reach. Yes. Whatever happens, keep receipts of what you did, keep receipts of what people did, and you always bring it back. So you have proof. Never know what deceit you might have to defeat. Texts and emails expose a liar and a cheat. And a shot from a screen defeat a shot in a tweet. That is facts. Good. Number 4, I know you heard this before. Never reply to a comment online. I think what Biggie said was never get high on your own supply. I think that's what he said, but I like how he played on Biggie's wordplay. Number 5, while you keep all this in mind, make sure you fall in line with what the Father designed. That's all you need. Better check the weather before you check the sons of Zebedee. I like that. I like that. Calculated L's, but they be minor like the melody. I like that, you know. Sons of Zebedee, if you don't know Zebedee, you know, his sons were disciples of Jesus, right? Tax collecting Christians, managers that smoking cannabis, right? They doing some crazy stuff. Didn't Cry is the most emotional song. Unplugged 2, you gotta listen to the Unplugged 2 version. He really gets choked up when he does the song. Because he's talking about his friend. He's like, I lost my boy last year. I lost my homie. I didn't get to visit. Did his mama get to kiss him bye? I wonder why I didn't cry. I'm livid that I didn't cry. A lot of people can relate to that. Like you lose somebody and just like, you don't know how to react to it. You want to cry, but you're just like, I feel nothing. I don't know why I cried when all these famous people died, but when you died, like it just didn't hit me. The reality just didn't hit me. I don't understand why. I'm emotional. I tear up during Pixar or Disney. You laugh at that if you were still here with me. Those good times, right? Those nostalgic times we would look at something together and we laugh. Think now that if one of my brothers were to pass away and I watch maybe Mortal Kombat Armageddon, or was it Annihilation? Annihilation. I think it's Annihilation. I think it's Annihilation of the movie. If I watched that and one of my brothers passed away, I would probably tear up off of that too, because it's like, that is essential to our childhood. We grew up laughing off of that together. I get what he's saying here. I miss you in the worst way. Now I'm cursing at myself. What kind of person misses a friend's premature funeral because it's a work day? Especially since you built me up in the first place. Like, he didn't even get a chance to see his friend at his funeral. Wishing that I could break down. He's like, I just can't. I don't know how. Like, that's an amazing song. And then you get into one of my favorite songs on the album, Odin. Been some focused on myself that I didn't notice. I'm on a path all by myself. I feel like Odin. Sacrificing my health to see what's next. I need to see it for myself. You could keep the rest. Like, Odin is, of course, Norse mythology. He's Thor's father. Like, sacrificing his health. You know, he had one eye in the Marvel movies. He sacrificed his eye to become all wise, all knowing. So he's sacrificing his health to become a better rapper. I hate that I gotta make you turn up to earn a buck. I agree with that. That's why I don't make music that's for everybody. I really don't. I make music that I like and that's it. Whether people like it or not, I don't care. You know, it's what's in my heart. You know, it's gonna be for whoever it's gonna be for. Could be a master with the pen, but then that still wouldn't be enough. I hate when I mention my faith, then they say it's lame. But if a mainstream artist do it, it could be their claim to fame. Look at Jesus Walks, Kanye. Look at Kendrick Lamar, right? We gonna be all right. It's so true. When a person says they're a Christian artist, they're deemed as very lame and whack. But once a secular artist says that they believe in God, everybody believes in God all of a sudden. Why is it like that?
What is happening? I'm confused.
What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, but the world messes it up. I met an angel one time. She said, you'll make it, you're fine. Her face was divine, and plus her fragrance was wine. And she amazed me with rhymes and showed me playing arenas, lawyers paying my fines while I'm evading subpoenas. He's talking about what Kendrick Lamar was referencing in To Pimp a Butterfly. Lucy, an angel, a beautiful angel. Because you know, Lucifer is an angel. He's not ugly, he's not a demon, he's beautiful. He has fallen angels with him, right? So they all look still angelic and divine, but they're offering death. Life in this world, meaning eternal death in the afterlife. You could see heaven and be the one. You just gotta have a message like 70 minus 1, which is, you know what I'm saying, 69. You could see heaven. They're talking about heaven on earth. They're talking about riches, fame, glory on this earth. That's what they control. That's what they're talking about. You just gotta let the Reverend only guide your heart on Sunday. So Monday through Saturday, you're doing foolishness. So you faking and lying to these people talking, I'm blessed and highly favored, but on Monday through Saturday, you are living like a heathen.
No.
Don't let that be you. Let me take you down this one way. I took One look at my past and I couldn't ignore. I need a map and a bag, I feel like Dora. She showed the road to my passionate move and moving forward. Of course, I trust in the Lord, I mean sorta. Like, that's... But then he changes it. I'm in the room all by myself, I feel like Otis. Which Otis he talking about? The one that I got was The Temptations. Could be a different Otis, could be Otis Redding or something. Maybe I'm crazy, but I thought following God would mean I get bread daily. Not almost falling into poverty. I'm afraid I'm a fail. It's a facade you saw properly. On my IG, unfollow me because it's toxic, I promise. I understand why they smoke or why they pop in the Molly. You probably scarfing the toxins in your McDonald's and coffee. It's the same thing. That's crazy. And then look down on them honestly. We just want to feel something other than fear and monotony. We just want to be loved. That, it's so similar to what Kendrick Lamar said in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The food and the catering, the McDonald's, the coffee, it's sugar, it's chemicals, it's all these substances that we shouldn't be putting in our bodies, especially McDonald's. Coffee is okay, but too much is bad. You know, I used to drink like 3-4 cups a day. Like it's bad for you. But then we look down on the people who smoking, drinking. It's like, we're doing the same thing. We're killing ourselves. So at the end of the day, we're just trying to make ourselves feel good. We're trying to be loved by somebody. And if nobody loves us, at least we can love ourselves. That Odin is like up there for me. That's top 3 for me. Has to be top 3. Loved is the most popular, I would say, or the most, not popular. I would say this is the most radio friendly song he has on here. Mama brought me in this world. Stress tried to take me right back out. Lost when I had found my girl. She told me what life's about. I can't even go outside without reminding myself I'm loved, right? Even though I know I couldn't be, I shouldn't be. When I'm losing, when I'm winning, right? Love me because you're lovely and I look like you. Like, it's a beautiful song, right? He's talking about Jesus' love for us. Looking for peace like Ronald Artest. That is the NBA player, Ronald Artest. He got involved in a controversy which was called Malice in the Palace. Like a brawl that he was in that got him suspended for like 86 games or something. Like, it was bad. Later, he changed his name to Meta World Peace. So looking for peace, right? He changed his name to Meta World Peace, like Ron Artest. When I can't breathe, I keep up with the amount of the speed of the beats in my chest. That's deep. Wow, I never even thought of that. Wow, okay. I need a king who promises rest. I need a friend who only wants the best. That is Jesus. Wow, really, really good song. Really good. Lord, I've gone too far this time, I must admit, and I don't even know if I deserve forgiveness. Spoke into my heart and you told me only listen. Grace is my decision and I freely give it. That's what God is saying to us every single time we mess up. He's like, look, I got you. I will say that this album is easily a 9 out of 10. Easily. The only thing that keeps it away from a 10 out of 10 is the replay value of some of these songs. I'm not gonna listen to I'm loved even though I know I shouldn't be. Like, it's a good song, but if I'm not in the mood to listen to it, I'm not gonna listen. Didn't Cry is very emotional. It's a great song, but I'm not gonna wanna listen to that all the time. Swim. I'm not always gonna listen to Swim, but Leave It to God, Renaissance, Empty Without You, I'ma Go Interlude, Baggage Claim, Art of War. All of those songs are just so good. So that's why I say this is a 9 out of 10. But is this a masterpiece? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, it's very quick. It's a quick album. I didn't even realize that it was 12 songs because it felt like it was like 7. Like, it just goes by so quickly. And then you're like, oh, well, we're back at the top. Like, wow. Highly recommend it. If you like good lyrical rappers, you know who he sounds like? I just had a really good comparison. What is his name? Vince Staples. This is the Vince Staples of Christian hip hop. Yes, whoever says this, you heard it from me first. I don't care who else says it. No big deal. He is the Vince Staples of Christian hip hop. Listen to it. Unplugged Volume 2 is out now. Amazing. Some of my favorite tracks on there, Over There or Over Here. I think it was Over Here. Over Here, yes. I don't really listen to live albums for real, but my goodness. this was actually good. This honestly makes me kind of want to see Nobigdyl live. If you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest coming to this channel. And I have more album reviews coming soon, so stay tuned. This is probably the last video I will do in 2025. So everyone, Happy New Year to you. And I will see you next year, 2026. This is your boy, Dory Darrell, signing out. But before I sign out, please remember that I have a demo collection coming out on January 2nd called Final Fantasy Demo. And it has 5 new songs. One song is a feature from Dre Murray. It's called Yamashita Park. It was previously released this year. And one intro, which was made by yours truly. So please look out for that, and I will see you next year. It's your boy signing out. Deuce.